Yo, what's up? Welcome back. We are ready to get back into our runner here. The runner being a knockoff build of the spinner from Blade Runner. This is by German brick building company BlueBrixx. We've built a few of their sets in the past on the stream, quite a few actually at this point, and the brick quality for these guys is pretty high. They carry a number of interesting licenses. They used to have Star Trek, which they recently lost, but they do have RoboCop right now. We've got an Ed 209 set in the backlog to build at some point, as well as having these rips of things. So, you know, they've got like a Nostromo, like a huge Nostromo kit that I'm interested in, but not really ready to spend a few $100 on what's going to be a massive gray thing that I can't really display. Sorry, work call. Text if I need to, but I'm not going to take a call while we're on stream. Okay, so yeah, we got into this last week. We are on step 74. That's what we got so far, and yeah, let's just get right back into it because there's quite a bit here still to go, and let's see here. Nothing that we couldn't take care of, apparently. Alright, so get our engine going here. This stuff don't go. Tray here. So we combined a few of these bags into a few of the trays and bags were depleted enough that we were able to consolidate them down a little bit. So hopefully this should go pretty smoothly here. This isn't a crazy big set, but not having the numbered bags is definitely a downside when it comes to these guys over Lego. But the bang for your buck is pretty high on these. This set, the list price was 42 euros for like a 1,000-piece set. But it also they reduce their shipping when you buy from these guys. They reduce the cost. If you ship to North America, they reduce the cost of the sets to offset the shipping costs a little bit. So if you buy multiple things from them, you can actually come out like ahead, more or less. So I can't remember what this ended up actually coming out to, but it was not terrible. Like pretty cheap for a set of this size and build complexity. So it's been pretty fun so far. Have another one of these in here. There we go. So yeah, hopefully we can get a good amount done here today. Next Friday, I will be unavailable to stream, unfortunately. I am going to be covering for someone at work. Such is the fate of working in restaurants, you know. I get some amount of flexibility with my schedule, but in turn, I must cover for other people sometimes, and there's not really like a great time for me to make it up, honestly. So we'll keep our eyes open throughout the week, and you know, if it seems like there might be an opportunity for me to get a stream in at some alternate time during the week, we will try to make that happen, but no guarantees on that. Silver, get some of these kind of ovally white things. Here it looks like it was. So we got our engine looking pretty nice here. Stuff here. Understand. Oh, I understand. Doesn't go through the center here. We're going offset so that it sits here, and then in here got a pin to axle, and then into that axle we're going but there we go. So yeah, this time I tried to organize in advance a little bit, like where my cups are, kind of have like light parts together. So we should be able to keep it moving at a pretty good pace here. And so far, so good, I'd say, on that. So engine in the rear here. Let's see here. Remember where these guys were. Maybe we consolidated them into one. This isn't a double-sided one, is it? No, I don't think so. go. I had to open my big mouth about things going smoothly and quickly here. What a dingus move on my part. This plate for the rotating disc. It should be a shape that stands out pretty well, and yet I am having a hard time finding it, aren't I? Well, meantime we can start putting a couple of these other pieces on here. This I could probably, a little hard to see. Yeah, it's not in there though. Not getting covered up here, so hypothetically we can keep going in the build and just keep an eye out for it as we go. Pickle. Alright, well, we're going to keep going and hopefully it turns up here. Let's see. By 2 tile. I don't know what that is either. Half ones. 2 by 3. Jumper, but okay, it is in here. What is that thing? See, we have one sitting in here, so we had it at some point at least. Oh, that's not where that goes. Still haven't had to lock it into a position where we can't see it, so again, we're not in trouble yet. We can keep pressing here. But I fear that time we... Aha! I found it. We found it. Very good. Okay, so great to keep going then. Very smart. Never didn't have it. Okay. Now this is going to go on right here. Wow. It's a really low ceiling over our chairs here. Deckard is going to have to lean way back in his seat to keep from hitting his head there. Alright, let's see here. What we got next here? There's that roof tile. There we go. 1 by 1 block is in here as well. Blue 3-2 jumper. And 1 by 3 tile. Okay, yeah. See? Not so bad. Sometimes you can't find the pieces. Sometimes you find them hella easy, so balance in all things. Where are those curvy boys at? Those are too long. Here, maybe? Nope. Could be in here. I don't think so, though. Here we go. And then we have 1 by 3 tile. Could be anywhere, basically. But it's not anywhere. It's right here. Oh. Injection mark we can hide there. Good. Okay. Closing the, oh, interesting. So this hangs out. It's going to drop in like so. Leaving just a little crack there. Very good. Okay. On the other side, yep. As you can imagine. No problem. Get our symmetry on here. A couple more of those. Gonna preemptively grab some of the stuff out of here. Be easier to grab in a minute if we have it sitting there. 2, 2. Studs. It's right here. Good. 1 by 3. Well, looking here. So one goes right here. And show me curvy boy. There we go. Other side of our engine here, like so. Okay, pretty good. Okay, get some wheels in here. Wheel time, baby. Really iconic design on these. They fly, you know, a la the cars in The Fifth Element or whatever, but they're also, let's see, these only have markings on one side. I'll go like that then. They're also actually cars, which is cool. Wheels. A good roll to it there. Let's see here. Yellow guy. Technic. Sheath. Yellow headlight brick. Okay, and how does this work? Rod goes into here. Sheath just sits loose on that. Okay. And then this goes here. Okay, so the stud on the headlight brick is going to go into the, oops. It's not secure. Goes into the Technic pin sheath, so it you know, doesn't wobble around in there. And we've got one of these interesting studs. Okay, and we did find our wand for this. Okay, so this is one of the more interesting things with BlueBrixx. BlueBrixx has these free-floating studs that work like so. Pick them up on the end of your wand. You put them into an anti-stud on any, usually like plates, I feel. The bricks, maybe it would work, but I feel like there'd be room for them to sink into it. But the plates they stick into, thereby granting a stud to the bottom of that. So then you can connect them, you know, anti-stud to anti-stud, like so. Making sure I have my orientation right. There we go. Oops. This is really loose. This should go, I guess there's a stud on this too, so it's probably like rod in. This I probably didn't push enough because it should go onto the stud there. Could even do that first. Then this goes in and stud in. Oop, and knock off the other thing. But yeah, now it does feel a lot sturdier. So that's good. Poking out a little well. It does seem to be in the instructions as well, so we're good. Then we're going to do this on the other side. So that's rod in. Sheathy thing. Onto the stud. Then the headlight brick. Into the sheathy thing. Okay. Great. This is going to roll again. Once we find one of these, they're so small. I do have a couple extra from previous BlueBrixx sets, although I'd have to dig them up because they're in the extra pieces for specific sets get set aside in baggies in the basement. But if we were to lose one of these or run out or something, despite the fact that it's a piece that can't be replicated through normal Legos, we do have access to extras, which is good. Another safety bar here. Easy to find the yellow stuff. It is. Probably get on here. I believe there's a Lego printed piece that is this 1x4 yellow tile with the like black caution striping on it. If you had a couple of those lying around, you could probably get those on here. That would look pretty cool. I don't know if there's a 2x1 version of that though, and you would probably want it here in the middle. But that'd be a cool little addition, I think. Go. Back. Okay. Let's see what we got next here. 8 by 6s. It might just be the same. some shapes here. Hey, Maiku, welcome in. Yeah, I've been enjoying it so far. I've got a decent amount of experience with the BlueBrixx stuff. VR Gamer for Life, welcome in. Hello to you as well. Thanks for joining us today. Yeah, the BlueBrixx stuff, in my experience, has been generally pretty high quality. Like, I think of them as like a true competitor to Lego, as opposed to the companies that are looking to just like make knockoffs, essentially. They actually have some of their own licenses and stuff, and yeah, they're solid. They're solid overall in quality, I would say. We built a handful of things from them over the last couple of years. What you're seeing right now is, like, I would say one of the biggest downsides is that they generally do not have numbered bags, so the builds can be a little tricky where you're digging around for pieces and stuff like that. It can be a little time consuming in that way. But overall, pretty small downside, I would say, for the most part. We did build one of their bigger sets that had numbered bags to a certain extent, but it was like 8 of them in a like 7,000 piece set, so it was like, it would have been really difficult without that, but you know, it just made it like this instead of crazy. Chaos builds mean more building time. That is true. That is true. I mean, yeah, I think were I just building these sets on my own time, I wouldn't even think twice about it, you know, as being an issue. It's more of the, like, since I do stream them, I don't know, I just feel self-conscious when I'm just like looking around for a piece for a long time, and it's like, you pick up a bucket, yeah. Unfortunately, I am the boss at my job, so I know if I'm lying when I call out. Yeah, I just get a little self-conscious about it, like, you know, on stream, but it's not anything that would be an issue if you were just building on your own time, certainly. But yeah, we built like a set called the Medieval Bakery that's kind of in the same style as the Medieval Blacksmith. That was pretty cool. We built like a big tower, like a evil wizard tower kind of thing that was cool. They have a lot of cool sets. I missed a step in here. When was this supposed to come in? Oh, I fully missed this step. Okay, no problem. No problem. Easy fix. Here. Okay. One by ones. In here. Oh, we need this guy. So it's right here. One by one. Yeah, they're in here. Yeah, you kind of get into a rhythm with it after a while where you get into a rhythm after a while where you kind of remember which components are in which bags. And it gets a little easier to move somewhat quickly. So yeah, we've really got the shape built out nicely here. Oops. It's not getting in there. Maybe. Let's see. Didn't have that pressed all the way. Oh my gosh. Breaking everything. Okay. So this is somewhat stable, but not completely. So we need to be a little careful here as we apply pressure to things, making sure to not break stuff. Hopefully. Studs down here. Sometimes you'll be going, there we go. Sometimes you'll be going at a pretty good pace, and then all of a sudden get stuck for a minute. No big deal. Yeah, I've definitely called off of work before for worse reasons than continuing on a build, that's for sure. But it's a delicate balance because you need the money to buy the Legos, among other things. So it's tricky. You can't pull those sorts of stunts too often. Okay, set this down for a second here. Probably be mirrored at some point, but for now, that is the way. And then bring that up. Right here. Is that black? No. The black and the dark blue are very similar. It's sometimes a little get thrown off. Guys at over in here, okay. Tile this up here. Get nice and flat. Okay. Jumpers. zipperino here. Zipper for the greebling. Looks pretty nice. So the stud just slides in to the gap on that little wing plate there. Feels pretty solid now. Still a little leery of putting too much pressure on any one direction on this, but okay. Go spanner. Silver. Yeah, very yellow. Okay, yeah, there is a trans yellow here. Okay. Cheese slope here. Oh, yeah, that looks cool. Let's see here. Alright, so this is connecting how? Just via this jumper? Is that really it? No, this to this also. Okay. So you gotta kind of angle it in there. Okay. That doesn't feel like it clicked in down here. Is it supposed to? Or is that where it's supposed to sit? Looks right. I mean, this is lined up. But what I can't see is, just barely see it in there. There's a little gap. You can see just right there. There's a stud. I don't know if that's supposed to be pressed firm or not. I don't think so. I think it's in position. It feels stable. It doesn't feel like there's strain on any of it. Sitting on here to alleviate a little bit of the pressure, and then presumably something will go across the top here to hold it in place a little bit too. It's a little wobbly. It's wobbly because that is supposed to connect. Let's just see. So when those studs line up, as I think they're supposed to, or these are supposed to, here. I don't think it is supposed to. I think it does just sit on those two studs. Okay. So we'll leave it there for now. I'm going to cap this off. Oh yeah, that's great. Love to get a little bit of extra support right away. So around this guy. Hello, can you go, please? Thank you. Okay. That feels quite a bit firmer. It's shocking how much one little component like that can make a difference. But it does feel a lot more secure on there now. I mean, solid. Shape is pretty nice back here. Alright. Take a drink of coffee and we'll mirror it up. Yep. doesn't have the zipper on this side, so it's not an exact mirror. So we will want to make sure we're being pretty cautious about following the instructions, making sure we're not skipping over anything. Hopefully. This one plate looks a little bit darker. It's not really showing up on camera, but to the eye it looks a little off. Color matching is maybe, you know, it's good, but not as good as Lego's, I'd say. At least not immediately. Okay. Where was this guy? He's here, right? I think the mirror of this was in a different bag. No problem. Three long wing. Oops. There we go. Yeah, these go into the base of the spinner plates. They use these periodically. It's just slightly thinner than an actual plate. Actually, maybe with this stud it's the same, but in any case, just under there to hold a couple of components together and strengthen them. Strengthen their bond. It's a little different on this side. I think this part is different. Definitely it is. But that's cool. Go. It's higher. Not supposed to be higher. It's supposed to be flush. And something this is probably supposed to have. Yeah. That's what we missed. There. That gets this out far enough that we sit flush. Yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, here we go. Now a little nice and flat along there. Try to be careful here, because this is definitely the most tender, breakable this thing is going to get here. Tender and breakable. Kind of a weird way to say it, but I stand by it. We got our injection mold marks here, so we'll pop that off and rotate it. Okay. It's got our most delicate things attached on now, at least. Chin slope. This curve here. I don't recall. Right here. Nice. So let's see, we started on step 74, so I think we're doing pretty good here. Pretty happy with how things are coming together here for us. Get right there. Remember where we got this thing from. Different. cancel it. Here. G-slope. See it. Good. Triangles instead of here. There's one. One more. Yeah. Maybe drop it. Here, and this stud is just going to slide horizontally into this while we depress these studs here. Very cool. Just pull it solid. Now we know how this goes. We're going to set it on this jumper. Lining up these studs right here. Comes on very easily. And try to start with the L tile here, if we can find it. Oh, there's an L tile right there. This one that was in this one, there it is, right on top, of course. Here. This guy, flat on the bottom, studs on top, flatten it out on this side, and then C-clip on the end of a 2x1. Where might that be? Could be in one of these, but it's this one. This is just going to sit on this little ink pot right here. C-clip grabs that. So we got our little computer screen pulled up there. Nav control, since we can fly, that's pretty important there. Okay. which side of this thing here. Tell me up front, top, sides. Okay. Interesting. One's right here. Strengthen this connection up a little. C-clips are going to be right in here. Now, these guys. Two cardboard blocks, but with technicals. Go. So the first one extends out like this, and the second one goes here. These are going to accommodate this. Oh man, it's a legal technique, but it's hard to connect those guys. There we go. Oops. And that, well, the clutch on that is weak. That's a problem. What about this one? Nope. Pretty weak on that too. Okay. And that's unfortunate. We're just going to have to hope that there's something else to hold this in place. Otherwise I might need to try to see if I can swap this out with a genuine Lego brick, because as it sits, it's really not. It's not the same at all. So let's see. Just use really the first problem I've had in this set. Yeah, it does happen. That is true. Hopefully, just sit it down for now. Hopefully there's some way else they connect. It does happen. No sense in getting too down about it. Two 1x8 bars. Then this 1x3 on either side. Interesting. Slaps around this, all the way across the top. Okay, so let's see here. This sits right here. How does this connect? Okay, yeah, it'll be no problem. These and these are going to connect to the same plate, so it'll not matter too much that that clutch power isn't really there. Yeah, totally good. These holes appear to just be here for greebling, so everything is copacetic. need to go hunting for... Oh, yeah, here we go. Let's get this canopy rocking. Yeah, we should be good. Okay. Where would these guys be? 1x4s. Oh, here we go. 1x4s with hinges here. These might be something. C-clips, fire C-clips. Here we go. 2. So face opposite direction of these hinges. Silver bars. Assemblies here. Get these guys in place first. Now we need these. Still independent of each other, no longer. This left hand in the middle. 1x3. One by one. This weird guy. This weird guy. Here. Where might you be, my good sir? There we go. Interesting piece. It's like a head would fit on there or something. It's just like a really tall stud. So this is our dashboard here, I reckon. That's probably, I bet the steering wheel is going to attach to this. That is my guess. Based on what I'm seeing in this step. Black cheese slip. Here, 1x4 tile, 2x1 black piece of, excuse me. This right here, tooth. do we think? Yep. Steering controls. Okay, can only go in a little bit there. And then we've got these little guys in here as well. Additional detailing on that panel. So you just gotta use no stickers here, so we're just using our imagination here. Stream boo. No, that's okay. I don't need to buy people. That's not our vibe. Okay, right. Get these on here. So it kind of looks like these hinges aren't actually going to get moved that much. It might be these that's the actual point of motion, but maybe I'm mistaken about that. How do you connect these C-clips right here? Alright, let's see here. On camera, but I'm make sure I'm breaking stuff here too. Okay, there we go. These don't seem even. They open. Nope, that just fell right off. Okay. There we go. So these open up here. Get access to our cockpit. This is actually on here somewhat firmly now. This can close right back up. Hinges are a little weak, but that's okay. I mean, they're sitting closed with gravity most of the time, so all the more they can open is just a couple of clicks, but it is access, at least on the inside. Pretty cool. Okay, start to build up one of our front prongs here, it looks like. So, very good. One side, both sides, both sides. And then we get a wall. Studs to build off of in various places. This guy, very good. So start a bit of detailing here with no delay. So here we've got another interesting piece BlueBrixx has. We've got this guy, so studs on both sides. When did I start streaming? Good question. It was probably like 2 years ago, something like that. I'm quite laissez-faire when it comes to building up the channel. I'm really I mostly I mostly do this to relax, so you know, I try to keep it a very low-key vibe. Got these here too, studs on both sides. We're gonna line up along here. Yeah, I'm a little more chilled out than a lot of Twitch can be a little frenetic, which is cool. I mean, yeah, the dual-sided stud is yeah. There's two different versions. There's these guys that are thin, and then there are also the ones. I think these are even better, honestly, because they fit a standard scale, and then they're not called for at this stage in the build, but I'll actually show you these other things that they have. I assume there's probably a couple left. Yes. So a lot of the BlueBrixx sets come with this little wand tool, and they're also going to have these guys. Basically just free-floating studs. So with these, you just pick them up with the end of the wand, put them into the underside of a plate, pop that out, yeah, the tubes. So then you can kind of get studs on the underside of any plate, really, anything that's not too deep that it won't just sink into. So yeah, there's a good variety of the different ways here. It leads to a lot of interesting builds, and you know, obviously since Lego doesn't have these pieces, you know, you see some stuff that you wouldn't otherwise see, so it's pretty cool. I am always impressed by Lego's workaround on that. Like, without having access to those, you know, they still manage to consistently make things that have interesting shapes and stuff like that. So no shade, the Lego designers definitely do good work, but it's pretty interesting, and it's some good flexibility here. Slope lines up nicely with that little, like, super thin one there. Yeah. Oh yeah. The BlueBrixx specifically, they always include this guy on any set that has those, but yeah, I mean, it's just a standard rod width, so you could use any, you know, lightsaber beam or whatever would do the same thing. But yeah, they are, man, yeah, trying to apply them without it is rough going. Like, nothing will make you feel clumsy quite as much as trying to apply stuff like that without a good grasp on it. Oops. Off there. But yeah, the tool is very helpful. Perspective right here. The studs on both sides here. Okay. Flip this over. Yep, here we go. It's time. Now we have the actual under cap here. Yeah, even just for little applications like this, it helps with detailing. Wait, is that black? Is that blue? I The colors are so similar. I think it's the right one. Come on. There we go. Nice. Curve. Yeah, and this set is like all black and dark blue, so it's really it's a great color, but yeah, it's definitely been a source of frustration during this build. Okay, let's see here. So this is like this, and we go 2x1 here. 6x1 here. It's hard to see on the instructions too where the lines between the pieces are. Like they're there, you can find them, but it's not trivial. It's not trivial. Suss out where parts go. Got it though. There we go. That is a shape. And that is a shape that we've been waiting to make. All right, so this is going to slide on here for now. Rest. All of these are just going to rest on here, it looks like. Where were those? Set this aside real quick for now. Three headlight bricks. Okay. 2, 3. Here we go. Got some of these little pieces here. Yeah. This is right here. Oh yeah. attach it to this first, and then drop it on. There we go. Much easier. Okay. And now, get this off. Very sick. Okay. There's our big, beautiful blue marble. Silver ink pot. 2x2 roofing brick. Well, good. Put this over here. Interesting. Okay, so where is this? So, this facing down, this facing here. So this is like a rear view mirror or something almost. So this is going to go on an ink pot like so, I believe. Cool. Sits right here. These three studs, these three, and then these should sit on this hypothetically, it looks like. Oop, or you can drop everything. That's also always an option. Never forget that you have that option available to you to drop everything. There we go. Sits on there, fairly sturdy. I don't know if I want to hold it by this, but it, you know, it rests. It rests. It doesn't look like there's any strain on anything unduly. It is in there. We gonna do anything to firm that up? Not yet. All right. Let's mirror this bad boy up. Let's see, got about half an hour left. Yeah, we can definitely get our mirror on here. Super long boy. On it goes. Studs going every which way. Okay. Black, blue, silver. We got it. good. Trying to be mindful of our injection marks as always, as best we can. Dope. And this guy. Cool. One, two, three. Studs. Oh no, I need to put these in here first. I do. There we go. Now everything's nice and happy on step 180. Come here, little tiny guy. Now's your time to shine. There we go. Good. And now we get to do this part. Yes. We're making good progress here. I don't know if we'll get to finish this up today, unfortunately, but we're gonna leave ourselves in good shape to finish our next session. Which we're gonna count as a victory. I'm going out of town for a couple of days tomorrow, so normally I would just, I would really love to just let the stream roll a little longer and finish this up. Don't know that that's realistic. We'll see how far we get in 23 minutes. I would love to not throw my pieces all over the floor. I would love to get it finished here, but I do have to, like I'm gonna be out of town. I have to clean my cat's litter box. I have to, you know, get the dishes going. I have to, like, put my laundry away and stuff. Like, it really bothers me going out of town, leaving that stuff undone. So I have to work tonight as well. So unfortunately, my time is somewhat limited. I can put some of that stuff off until after work, but really it's like, I gotta get a good night's sleep too, because I'm going to be driving for a pretty long distance. So, but we'll see. We'll see how far we can get here. See what a realistic time estimate would be based on where we're at in the instructions. pieces of the bulb here. Four, very good. Good. Get this one off as well. Go ink pot right here. 2x1, right? 2x2 right here. Jumpers are right here. I don't know. I'm looking at how much we have left right now, and I don't know. I kind of do think we could get it done today. Maybe that's just total foolishness of me. Probably is. I'm usually wound up after work anyway. It's not like I typically can just get right off and go right to bed anyway, so. And look how close we are. I mean, it feels wrong to leave a set so close to being fully dressed, you know. Alright, so those are mirrored sections, so let's see what else we get going on here. We got that stuff, check this out. Oh, is that the end of my page? Yeah. Yeah, that's right. We're in Blade Runner land here. Yeah, that was the end of the page of music. Going. Yeah, right? Pretty sweet. We built, yeah. Yeah, he's even got his little computer in there to be doing his enhancing on. But yeah, I absolutely love Blade Runner. We built before this set came out, BlueBrixx had a version of the one from Blade Runner 2049. We built that one too. That's out in my living room. And that was a really fun build, so when we bought that one, this set had been announced but wasn't available yet, so had to complete the set here. Okay. Just gonna help lock this on somehow. No, not really. Just a little bit of greebling there. It's fine. Greeble it up. I'm confident that we'll get this connected suitably. Yeah, the one from the original is kind of chunky. My dad loves Blade Runner 2, and years ago I got him at Half Price Books, I got him like a special edition of the DVD that came in like a briefcase and came with like a model, you know, like a Hot Wheels size car, the spinner, and a few other things and stuff. Okay, there we go. Now something to solidify, please. Okay, this might solidify. These doors were really point of what am I trying to say? They were kind of a problem on the 2049 one. So hopefully they'll be a little sturdier here. That model looks really, the 2049 one looks really nice, but it has some issues. It has some issues. Okay. Looks like regular 2x1 on top, and then stud inverter tiles on the bottom. Yeah, that makes sense. I guess it has to be that way. Can't go stud to stud. Okay. And then what we got here? Studs everywhere. Stud to the front. Stud to this side. Stud to... Oh, well, no, we need the one without stud. No stud. No stud. Stud to the inside. Telephone. Be our door handle, probably. That's what I'm guessing here. Okay, let's see here. So... yeah, 1x1. 1x6. 1x4. 1x3. Okay. I think that's how it's supposed to go. It's really hard to see. 2x4, excuse me, but also a 1x4. Oops. Get back on there, you Dickens. And 1x8 over the top here. Okay. Flip this over. Go 1x3. Little stud inverter. This guy. Okay. Flip it like this. 1x3. Roof tile. 1x3 plate. Okay. Flip this. This. There you go. These long boys on there. 2x1 tile. Finish off that smooth line there. Get some more studs facing forward. Or back, I guess. I don't really know the orientation of this yet. Okay. Two 2x2s. Plate. Half box. Looks pretty cool. Flip this over, and we're gonna put a tile inverted here. Okay. Yeah, it's nice and smooth everywhere. Okay, I see. So we go this on the underside, have a spacer so that that can sit flush, and this lines up. And then this is going to get one of these guys, hold it in place. Get 1x3. Okay, a smoky glass there. Sits on top of that. It's a little weird that this is textured. These are textured and these aren't, but whatever. All of this stuff is recent. Once you have this much stuff, it's not really exist anymore, but whatever. This probably needs to be here to like rest on something to keep this from being flimsy, so I'll take it. Okay, is this these guys? Yes. Finally opening our last bag here. Come on. Hinge. This guy keeps it in place. Boy, this is a lot of weight to put on one hinge, but that's how the car works. I mean, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Okay, so other piece of the hinge, jumper underneath, and cheek slope on top. Alright, here we go. Sitting down in here on these three studs, and that's it. Maybe. You want to actually sit there, or close? Okay, why? Just why? Doesn't seem to want to sit flush in there, and I'm not quite sure why. Okay, here we go. Nope. Shoot. Okay, that makes it a little easier. We are calm. We are not frustrated. We are never frustrated. We don't know why. Unless this part is attached by bars. If it's off center a little bit, it does look like it is just sticking out just ever so slightly, which is a problem. Okay, we have broken it. Very good. Pull this off. Okay, so what I'm going to do is take these bars out. Hey, Airwolf. Oh, yeah, nice. That's cool. Have fun at the pub. Yeah, yeah, it's been fun so far, but yeah, this is a little frustrating here. But I think I have a workaround. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get these in here, right? Now we're gonna try to attach this. Open these up. This hinge up. Yeah. Send the wrong message here. Cannot type. Focus. Here we go. So, this part bends, but we'll bend it all the way up so that we've got maximum room to work here. And we really need this to go on just so. It's challenging. You know, I don't know. I like the idea of this, but I think it's going to be too much pressure to put on these. I don't think it's going to go on there without breaking. I do think... But we're going to have to be very exact with all of this to get this to work. But I see, I mean, it was definitely sticking out. So, like, that was the issue. You know, it was. It's almost a shame. If this was just a few scooches shorter, it would be a lot easier, I think. Not easy here. This does need to be angled down. Sit down in there. I really want to do this on camera, but I gotta get a little bit of light on this situation to see what I'm seeing here. No, impossible. I think, okay. I think what we're gonna have to do is take these back off, because I think they're getting in the way of me getting enough leverage to attach this beam back on here. I think that's part of the issue. Okay. So this stuff is all as it should be. Now we're going to try to get this in here, but make sure that this time it is actually flush on both sides here. At least we did the side that was sticking out first, because otherwise, shoot. I don't even know how I got this in here the first time. Because if we had done the other side first, we would have gotten it in. Like, the other side would have fit, because there would have been a surplus of room. And then we would have gone through the whole building of the other side before we even realized there was an issue. So in that way, it's a good thing that we did. I don't even know how I did this the first time, like, legit very difficult to get situated. What about this? What about this? That way we're not trying to connect C-clips. We're just trying to depress the studs. Easier to see. I'm gonna remove this. Get a better angle on it. Okay, I think we got it. Now we can open these. Get this back in here, hypothetically. I'm not even sure why this is a hinge part, because it doesn't really seem like there's room for it to be hinged at all. Like, those hinges are straight right now, but Okay, I think we're good. No, that is not sitting flat. Why? Because that must be angled down. How did we have this before? I don't understand what I did before to make this work. There's this room here. Okay. I think we've got it. This has really thrown a wrench into my plans to be finishing this up today. But we might still try it. Let's try this side first. The side that we have this built for. Okay, now there's enough room for it. This is still going to be, all of this is held on by 3 studs only. But it fits. So we're going to call that a win. We'll move on to the other side, and hopefully I did actually make everything flush to where the other side will fit as well. It feels flat. Feels like I did a good enough job for that to work. It also feels like there's pressure on this. Okay. I mean, whatever. If there's strain on these, just have to anchor this with your finger while you open this, I think. If there's strain on these, and it feels like there is, then what that means is there was always going to be strain on the build, which means that this doesn't have enough room to close. Why? What are you catching on? It's that right there. We've got problems. We've got problems here. Problems. Like, I see what's supposed to be happening. This lip, oops, this lip right here, this little ridge, is supposed to accommodate this. That is what is supposed to be happening, I think. Or maybe it's supposed to just sit right next to it, but this corner right here is getting caught. It's getting caught, and it is causing issues. We can get it closed, but it's not pretty. The door opening, maybe the door's not supposed to open. Maybe I've just been foolhardily, but I mean, if it's not supposed to open, then there would be some sort of connection here to strengthen it. But all that being said, this is the best we've gotten in here, so we're going to move on to the door on the other side and go from there. I think we're just... I'm not going to have time to finish this today. Camera's out of focus. We're not going to have time to finish this today, which leaves me inclined to say that we should conclude the stream here. Camera, I can't get my camera in focus. 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 Okay, I'm getting hung up on something that really doesn't matter, because if I am going to conclude the stream here, it doesn't matter if the camera is currently out of focus. I would like it to take focus, but the issue is if I complete this door, I will have run over time, and I will have left not that much to do for the final session of this, so I do think I'm going to conclude it here. We will finish this up next time. Unfortunately, I will be working next Friday, so I'm not sure if I'll be able to get in another stream before then or not. I will try, but if I am unable to, then we will be back in 2 weeks, and we will finish this then. Yeah, thank you, VR Gamer. I appreciate it, and thank you for watching. Airwolf, thanks for stopping in. We had Maiku-san earlier in the chat. Appreciate you guys hanging with me, and hopefully it was an interesting look at this alternative brand, and we'll get that build finished up next time. Bye!